What is the difference between reincarnation and regeneration? Well, let's clear up the difference. Because many ignorantly do not know the difference between the two and associate them as being the same, which is further from the truth. First, let's deal with reincarnation. What is reincarnation? It's as a rebirth of a mental capacity, such as a soul, in a physical life form, such as a body. The idea of such a rebirth, a specific belief or doctrine on how such a rebirth occurs. A fresh embodiment. A new, considerably improved version. Reincarnation is the philosophical or religious belief that the non-physical essence of a living being starts a new life in a different physical form or body after biological death. It is also called rebirth or transmigration. See that. Reincarnation is when a spirit enters inside a different body, an animal, a plant, a tree. In reincarnation, your spirit can come back as anything, even as a fish. And snakes. It's truly a doctrine of devils. Reincarnation is a central tenet of Indian religions, namely Jainism, Buddhism, Sikhism and Hinduism, although there are Hindu groups that do not believe in reincarnation but believe in an afterlife. And notice, all these nations listed are heathen nations. Reincarnation is a heathen belief. So as an Israelite believing in reincarnation, you are only proving yourself to be a heathen. This is one reason God says, all Jews are not Jews. All Israel are not Israel. So by believing in reincarnation, you are calling yourself a heathen. Plus, the foundation of reincarnation among the Israelites comes directly from the Pharisees. Yes, you heard correctly. The foundation of reincarnation originated with the Pharisees. Let's see what Josephus wrote concerning reincarnation. Keep in mind, Josephus was himself a Pharisee for 3 years of his life but left the Pharisee movement. This is quoted by Josephus, from the Wars of the Jews. Book number 2, chapter 8, and number 14. And he wrote, but then as to the two other orders at first mentioned, the Pharisees are those that are esteemed most skilled in the exact explication of their laws. Notice Josephus said their laws, just as Christ said to the Pharisees, your law. Let's continue, and introduce the first sect. These ascribe all to fate, and providence, and to God. And yet allow, that to act what is right, or the contrary, is principally in the power of men. Although fate does cooperate in every action, they say, meaning the Pharisees, that all souls are incorruptible, but that the souls of good men are only removed into other bodies. See that. The Pharisees believed when a good man die, his soul will enter a different body. And it continues to say, but that the souls of bad men are subject to eternal punishment. The Pharisee beliefs of reincarnation is the complete opposite of what Christ taught about Hades or Sheol, concerning the rich man and Lazarus. Christ say the good and wicked both go down to Sheol. The wicked are confounded to the left side, and the righteous to the right side, like Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Noah, Moses, King David. All went to the righteous side. But the wicked Pharisees that Christ called the synagogue of Satan, say only the wicked go to Sheol. That's why the reincarnation doctrine is of the devil in Israel. Because its root comes straight out of the Pharisee sect. This is also why the Pharisees asked John the Baptist if he was Elijah. And John, being a prophet of truth as Christ said to the Pharisees, no, I am not Elijah. Did the prophet of God lie to those wicked Pharisees? Of course not. Now let's deal with regeneration. Regeneration is not the same as reincarnation. They are completely different. The regeneration meaning is rebuilding or restructuring, large-scale repair or renewal. See, it says to rebuild, to repair. Let's continue. It says, the conversion of so many old industrial buildings into living quarters was a major factor in the regeneration. An act or the process of regenerating. The state of being regenerated. Spiritual renewal or revival. Renewal or restoration of a body, bodily part. See, it says the renewal of a body, meaning the same body. Not into a different body like reincarnation. Let's continue. It also says, regeneration, in biology, the process by which some organisms replace or restore lost or amputated body parts. You see that, replaced of organs during a hospital operation, in your same body. Example. Some people get livers or new hearts through transplants. In their same bodies. Let's continue. It says concerning your hair. Fully functional hair follicle regeneration through the rearrangement of stem cells and their niches. Hair regeneration method is first to induce new human hair growth. Researchers have devised a hair restoration method that can generate new human hair growth. You see that. The hair on our heads also regenerates, grows back on our same head. Not on someone else's heads. So now you can clearly see that reincarnation is not the same as regeneration. And Christ spoken out regeneration, not reincarnation. Look what Christ said to his disciples concerning the regeneration. This is Matthew chapter 19 and verse 28. Matthew 19:28 reads, And Jesus said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me, in the regeneration when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. You see that Christ said to his disciples, in the regeneration, they will sit on 12 thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel. In the regeneration in their own bodies. Notice, Christ used the word, you, meaning each individual disciple. He said, you, not your spirit in someone else's body. Because Christ know that reincarnation is of the devil.
Then just say they're giving you just say no. Tell them don't even try, just go. Tell them leave you and let you grow. Oh Lord, just say no. When they're giving you just say no. Tell them don't even stop, just go. Tell them leave you and let you grow. Your body is the temple of the Father, yeah. Don't abuse it in any way. When they introduce you to crack and cocaine, yeah,
tell them to go away.
Just refuse it right away.
Tell them to go away.
Just say no. When they giving you drugs, say no. Tell them don't even stop, just go. Tell them leave you and let you grow. And just say no. When they giving you drugs, say no. Tell them don't even stop.